When it comes to A-list star power, Broadway shows don't get any bigger than this. Oscar winner George Clooney making his Broadway debut in Good Night and Good Luck. It's a stage adaptation of the film of the same name, but this time Clooney's playing Edward R. Murrow. We hit the red carpet with the stars opening night.
When we wrote this, it wasn't for him to be in. We wrote the play, and then he called me one day and he said, you know, what do you think about me doing Murrow? And I said, well, I think you'd be amazing, but I think you should take a week and think about it, because I think it's a lot of work. And then he took a week and he learned a speech, and then he did a speech for me. I was like, yeah, let's go.
Leapt at it. Love the Murrow history. Love the film. Love George Clooney, love like this era, love this story. I loved when he looked into the camera and said, we will not walk in fear. We will not one of another. We will not be driven by fear into an age of unreason.
What I've learned from George watching this, I think so many people who felt like they were stepping out of their comfort zone, who felt like they had something to prove, would really be focused on that. And that's kind of an egocentric thing. And he has never fallen into that trap. He's here to disappear into a person who, even Ed Murrow, it wasn't about him. So to see he and his writing partner nimbly adapt this thing and feel out the nuance over weeks of previews, and to see him really disappear into this role, he's all down to see the other actors shine.
I wanted to honor this brilliant, strong woman who was one of the very few women in her position, and a Jewish girl from Brooklyn. That was very important to me to really bring honor to.
It's been like a dream come true, truly, and like to be part of something that feels so of the moment and is just a voice screaming in the wilderness while, you know, we're all trying to figure out what the hell is next. It's really cool to be in a room with like a bunch of people kind of feeling sane again.
On the one hand, it's amazing, and on the other hand, it's kind of slightly depressing, because history does repeat itself. We go through these cycles where we kind of collectively lose our marbles, and then we kind of step too far, then we pull it back, and I think there is encouragement in it that we do come back.
You have to experience it in the moment. You can't rewind it. Nobody can rewind it. The actors can't rewind it. So it's a really electric, really human experience, hopefully for both sides of the stage.